Hi everyone, welcome to another live today. If you all have recently joined, I will highly recommend you all to join our YouTube channel if you have not. And we'll be doing a live today. We'll be doing SATS. If you all are giving SATS entrances, then this paper would be ideal for you all to do it. This paper can be found in the description, and this was last year paper what was done in the entrances for key stage 2. As you know that key stage 2 is SATS, and SATS entrances would be very easy for you all if you would have given 11 plus entrances. The papers are exactly the same like 11 plus but much easier. So your school must have done lots and lots of practice for these papers. So if you all are ready, we all can start with the paper. And if you are new, you can find the paper in the description. The paper is already there in the description for you all to find it there. So I'm just finding, okay, let's go with the paper. I'll be sharing my screen with you all. And there are three ways of joining this live. One is our YouTube channel, Ambitious Learning. Another is from Ambitious Learning face on Facebook, and the third is 11 plus ALT group. So if the connection goes loose by any way, or you cannot see the connection, you can join with all these ways connecting with us. So let's get started. So this is the paper. What we are going to do, I'll hide myself so you all can focus on the paper itself. So this is the paper what we'll be doing today. As I told you guys, the paper could be found in the description for you all. So let's get started. Good luck, everyone. So now the first one is you have to change these cards. Let me see what the paper is so you all can know. So somebody's asking which paper we are doing. So I'll just show you. It's paper 3 reasoning. So it's the third paper of reasoning. So now you all can go with the answers. So what do you think the first answer would be? So, so first of all, they are telling you to use this. I'm just going with your marking scheme. I'm just looking if you all can give me the answer for this one. I'm just looking. Oh, okay. So what do you think the answer would be for the first one? If you all can give me the answer, it'll be great. So they're asking you, there are three digit cards. She uses three of the cards to make a three-digit number. Each number can be only used one. Jen puts four in tens places. Write down the lowest three-digit number Jen can make. So what do you think Jen can make the answer? So it's up to you guys. Just give me the answer if you can. I'm waiting for you all to give me the answer. I got one answer. Good. Any other person wants to give us the answer? I've got only one answer, and I think so. Who's given me this answer? It would be Maham, I think so, has given me the answer. Anybody else wants to give us the answer? If not, I will write down the answer for you all. I'm waiting for you all to give me the right answer. Anybody else wants to give us the answers? Yes, you got the right answer. It's 247. That's the right answer. So in this, they are just asking you to put them in number. They are saying there are three digits. Use three of the digits to make three-digit numbers. So you have to use the same one. And they have told you that the three-digit number can be made is 247. Let's write down the answer because they're asking you in the tens places. That's why it's 2. My 2 looks really bad. It's 247. And now they are telling you tick the number which has 80,306. So which one do you think is from all of them? The first, second, third, fourth. Keep writing your answers. Let your answers come in the. What do you think is tick the number which is 80,306? Which one is that? Let's hide that one first. And now you have to give me the answer for the second one. So it's the first one, second one, third one. It's 80,306. Remember, it's 80,306. 80,306. Which one do you think? If you have that, yes, you got the answer right. It's 80306 is the third one. So you will tick to the third one. And let's go to the next one. In the next one, they are telling you, I'll make that for you guys. They said that Amina draws a triangle ABC on a grid as shown. She then reflects the angle in y-axis. Draw the reflected angle on the grid, use a ruler. So basically, you guys have to use a ruler. And after using the ruler, you will make something like this. Because remember that is a reflected one. So it goes like that. So now we'll move on to the third, number 4. Number 4 is your sequence. You must have done lots of sequence when you did your 11 plus. Or if you're preparing for 11 plus, sequence is something which is always there. Now they're telling you write the next two numbers in this sequence. So you have to write the next numbers in the sequence. So what do you think it is? First, you need to find what's happening sequence. You can see that we have 808080. So whatever number you get, you will be just putting it 0 and 0 in that. So what do you think the number could be? So it will be 2080 and 2180. So it will be it'll be 20 first. Then let's write down the first one. That would be 2080. And after that, you have another one that is 2180. Because we need to work out how the sequences work, and then we give the answer. Uh you won't get 1180. This is how would you will get. So now we will be moving to the next one. In this, told you circle the two decimals that round to the same whole number. So you have to think which one is same as a whole number, and the answer for this one, there are two of them, would be 15.9 and another one would be 16.3. So would be these two. So let's move on to the next one. In this number 6, they are telling you you need to have the same number on this side what you will add to get 13000450, and you have already given 10000000 plus something plus 400 plus 50. What would you add to get the same answer as 13000450? So basically, if you have something like this, you could just do 400 plus 50 and then take away from 10000000 and then find your answer. So your answer for this one would be 300000. So that's the answer for the next one. Now, number 7 is, here is a part of a number square. The other part of the square has been turned off. Write down was the bottom left corner of the number square. So what do you think it would be, because it's been turned off? Square, other part of the square has been turned off. So how would you do this one? You will just look at, we have, if you look here, you have half, then one, then one half, two, one two half. You have three one two. You have 162, 192, 112 two also you have. So the other part what's missing would be 10, 1, 2. So you have to just make sure what would be missing. And let's move on to the next one. In the next one, you have to think about what shape is what. So if you look at the first shape is like, I'll put all the shapes if you can see. Yeah, you can see all the shapes now. So the first shape, if you look at this one, it's a regular pentagon. So it'll go all the way to this one. And the second shape, if you look at the shape, it looks like something which is like irregular. So that would be irregular pentagon. And the third shape is also a, I think so, I did something wrong. Wait. I'll tell you what did I do wrong. The first one is a regular hexagon. It goes here. Second one was right. That's an irregular one. And the third one is a regular pentagon. And this one, because it looks like a irregular, that's an irregular hexagon. I think so. Now I've done them right. Before I had done them wrong. So if you look at this one, it's like this. You have to do it. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. So now it is, I multiplied the whole number by 3. My number is 32. Explain why Jack is not correct. So basically, if you look at the description, it includes to, okay. So if you divide 32 by 3, you would get 10 and your remainder would be 2. Or you would say it is 10.66, and that is not a, which are not a whole number. If you also count the multiples of 3 from 0, you won't get 32. And 3 plus 2 is 5. If you try doing that, and that is also not a multiple of 3, so he is wrong. You will have a lot of questions to explain in your SATs why a particular thing a person is wrong. So let's move on to number 10 now. In number 10, they are telling you write down the missing square numbers to make the addition correct. So your addition is 73. So 8 times 2, 8 square. 8 square is basically 8 multiplied by 8. So what will you have to multiply more to get the what another square would you multiply? So you got 64 here. Basically, you will just do 1 in 64 minus 73, and then you have a square here, so you have to be careful. So what in 64 you will add basically to give you 73. So what do you think it will be? You know you need 9, right? So what is the square? What square number gives you 9 would be your answer. So what do you think? What square number gives you guys 9? So what do you think the answer could be? You just have to think about that. Obviously, the square number would be 3. Good. So it will be 3. Now you have number 11. In this, they are saying at the start of April, a shop had 15,000 games. The shop sold 7918 games in April and 4624 games in May. How many games did the shop have left in the end of May? So, firstly, what you will do, you are just going to add 7918 plus 7624. So, let's add them up. You're just adding them and adding your 4, 6, 2, 4. Add them up, and then you have to know your long additions. Some of you really struggle in that. So try doing your long additions and you will get 12542. But what they are asking you now, they are asking you how many are left. So what do you think you're going to do? This is something you must have all done lots of time. When they ask you how much is left, you just have to minus it. So now try minusing 15,000 games from 12542. So let's do it now. So you have to minus from 12542, and then what answer will you get? You will get 245 2458. So that is your answer. So remember your steps. What would be your steps for this one? So you have to remember these steps when you do something like that. So the answer for this one would be 2458. So let me just write down here. The answer is 2458. So let's move on to number 12 now. In number 12, they are saying this is a drawing of a cuboid. Take the nets that could be made, make the cuboid. So, which of the ones would make a cuboid? The first one, second one, third one, or the fourth one? If you have something like this, you have to be really careful and then try doing it. So, the answer would be the second one and the fourth one. So, these are the ones which will try making you like a cuboid. So, if you guys are done with this, should we move on to the next one? So now we are on number 13. In number 13, they are telling you now, write the missing numbers to make this calculation correct. So you have to try making the calculation correct. So firstly, you have to multiply these two and see what would you get. So let's try doing that. So the first is you have to do 254 multiplied by 6. That gives you 4, 5, 2, 4, and you're adding in that 7, 5, 4 multiplied by 3. That is 2, 2, 6, 2. And then when you add these up, you get. So when you add them up, you have to see what you get. So now you have 2, 5, 2, 4 plus 2, 2, 6, 2. So you have 6, 7, 8, 6. So what in 754 you will multiply to give you the same answer, and it would be a 9. So there's a really a big calculation for you all to do for this one. So now here you have 5-digit cards, and you have to use 2 cards. You have to use to make a fraction that is equivalent to 25%. So which 2 cards you think you will use? Remember, and you have to make 25%. So 25% of something gives you something. So what do you think it would be? What your answer would be for this one? So for this, your answer would be a 1/4. So you have to basically try doing it. Half is 50%, 1/3 is what, and 1/4 is 25%. So you should remember your percentage really well. And now the next thing they are telling you which two cards to make fraction which is equivalent to 0.4. So if you have 0.4, try making it like that, 4 over 10. So which fraction of your which is equivalent 0.4? So which one do you think is equivalent to 0.4? Anybody? I think so. There are more people on Facebook today. I can't see them answering. Okay, the answer for this one is 2/5. And now we are on number 15. Number 15 tells you that Amina went to a concert one evening. So she went to a concert in the evening. It took her an hour and 20 minutes to get there from home. So it takes her 20 minutes. It took her an hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. And plus 20 is 80 minutes, basically. She arrived at 10 past 7. At what time did she leave home? So, what do you think? What time she left home? So, you have to think about took her 80 minutes to go to the concert, to reach the concert, and what time did she leave home? So, what time would she leave home now? It would be 17:50. It would be basically 5:50. So, when she left home, that is 5:50. And now they are telling you that the concert started at 7:20 and finished it at 9:05. So how long did the concert last? So they're asking you how many hours and minutes. So it's 7:20 to 8:20 to 9:05. So that's 1 hour, and you can just calculate how much it is. How much hour does it finish it at 9:05? So how many hours does the concert last for? So what do you think? How much hours did the concert last for? It's less than 2 hours. We know that. And you know that it's 20 minutes because 9:05, 7:05 to 8:05 to 9:05, we can't do that. It's less than 2 hours, so it'll be 1 hour and some minutes. So what do you think the answer would be for this one? It would be 1 hour and 45 minutes. The concert, it lasts from, you just calculate that because remember, if you're doing 11 plus, you also will have time in your 11 plus. So the best way of practicing for 11 plus is to do some SATS papers also, because the SATS papers is it completes everything what you guys are doing for 11 plus. So we did this one, and now we are on number 16. Number 16, they are telling you that a box of 24 chocolate eggs has a mass of 870 grams. To empty the has a mass of 30. What is the mass of one chocolate? So I see that these type of questions also come in 11 plus. Seen that a lot of children struggle in questions like that. So what do you think is? Because they're telling you a mass of 24 chocolates eggs has a mass of 870 grams. The empty box has a mass of 30 grams. What is the mass of one? So basically, first you will do 870 minus 30. What is that? The first thing is you will do 870 minus 30. That would give you 840. But remember, you need to find for 1. So after that, you will do 840 divided by 24. So what is 840 divided by 24? So you have 840 divided by 24 to get your answer, and that is 35 grams. Again, you all have to know how to do your long multiplication, division. 840, again, that you have found, but you have to subtract that to find how much one chocolate egg cost. It's almost Christmas now. All of you must be having lots of chocolates and lots of stuff for chocolates. Are you guys eating a lot these days, or you all are just enjoying life as it is, as life goes with it? No? So the answer is 350 grams. So now we are on number 17. So number 17 is this rectangle is divided into three parts. Part A is half. So this part A, this one here is half. Part B is 1/3. So now they are asking you what fraction of the area of the rectangle is shaded. So how would you do this one? You will just do it like this. Half, that's 6. 2 threes are 6. 1 threes are 3 plus 2. That gives you 5 over 6. So if you have something like this in your SATs, don't get confused. The way of doing these sums is really easy. I know that you must have done lots and of practice for your 11 plus, and you must have done lots of questions which are harder than this one. Okay. Now they are saying this table shows the total rainfall and sunshine each year at Heathrow Airport from 210 to 215. Now they're telling you use this table to complete the graph. So you have to complete the graph for 2012. So if you look at 212, if you look at the one which is missing, is it has 1503 and 700. So 700. So it'll go all the way like this and like this and just color it. That was not hard. Was it hard for you all? No, it is not. And there's another B part. Use the table to calculate the mean hours of sunshine for Heathrow Airport from 2013 to 2015. 2013, this one here, to 2015. What is mean? You all must have done that. Is you need to add them up and divide with how many numbers they are. So they are given you 3, so you're adding all of them up, 3 of them up. So what are you adding? You are adding 1452 plus 1669. Another plus is coming for you all. That's 1508. And whatever you get, you have to divide it by 3 because that is what mean is. So you get 4629 divided by 3, and your answer for this one would be 1543. So now we are on number 19. So number 19, now we are on number 19. So number 19 these are the prices of some vegetables in a shop. So Lalia buys 500 grams of mushrooms and 1.5 kg of carrots. She pays with a 5 note. how much change do you get? So basically, in this one, you will do 320 divided by 2 first. That would give you 1.60. And then you have to do it 1/4 of 60. That is 15p. And then you just need to add 60, 1.60 plus 75p. Oh no, sorry, we forgot one step. So after this, what you are adding? You are adding, we found that, yes, and we are adding 60p plus 15p. So we are adding 60 plus 15. That gives you 75p, and that's not your answer. Then you have to subtract that from, you have to add, again need to add then subtract. So then you are adding 160 plus 75p. That gives you guys 225. But how much she has? She has a £5 note. And then try minusing that £5 minus from 2.25. And that would give you 2.65. And that's your answer. So that's the change he gets back. So basically, you had divided first by 2, and then you found 1/4 of 60, and then you added them up, and then you subtracted. You subtract that to get your answer. So now we are on number 20. So the length of this rectangle is 6 centimeters. The breadth is W centimeters. Circle all the methods below that can be used to work out the perimeter of the rectangle. So what you can use? What there are three of them you can use. Let's see if you all can give me the answer. One. Which one will you use to give you the answer? So you have to circle below which can be used to work out the perimeter of the rectangle. And if you want to see the rectangle before, here it is. See, you have been given 6 centimeters and the breadth is, so if this is 6, this would be 6. This is W, this also will be W. So which one you think would be the answer? All three of them except one. So this one, and this one except the first one. So now you are on 21. So 21 tells you that there are 25 classes in a school and each class has 34 pupils. 62% of pupils play a sport after school. Which number of pupils do not play a sport? So the way of finding this one is, you will multiply first 25 multiply by 34. So let's see the way you guys are done. Or you could just find your, let's find first 62%. For 62%, to find 62%, you need to find how many are there altogether. So to do that, to find 62%, the first thing what you guys would do is you would multiply 25 multiply by 34. First thing is multiply this by this, and that you will get 950. But we need to find how many don't play sports. Then you will just find 62% of 950. That is 589. And after you find 589, just minus that from 950 minus 589 to find your answer. And that would be 323. So again, you all need to know how to do your long multiplications, because the long multiplications is something which you all must be struggling in. So try doing that. So now we are on 22. In this, they say that Megan used the number machines to calculate how many sorry, diagonals different shapes have. So this is given to you, and now you have to think about the ostigan. So let's do this one. So you'll do 8 multiplied by 5 divided by 2. What does that give you? That gives you 20. So that's the answer for this one. And now we are on the last one. That's number 23. So number 23 is write the missing decimals. One have been done for you. So basically, what are you going to do? You're going to do like the first one they did like this. Half multiply by 100. This one is done for you guys here. So the next one you will do 3 by 20 multiply by 100. 0 to 0 gone. 1. 5, you have 15%. So how is in that in decimals? That would be 0.15. And the next one is 3, 8, 5 and 8. So that one would be 0.625. So again, you have to know how to do your decimals and all that stuff, because if you don't do that, you won't be able to do it. So this is the end of the paper. Remember that there are lots and lots of paper on the government's website which you all can practice for SATS, because in SATS you all don't need any tutoring, nothing. You can just do it yourself, because practice yourself. If you have done lots of 11 plus practice, SATs papers would be something really easy for you all, and you all can just practice on your own. Again, I would highly recommend you all please like and subscribe to our channel, and let us know what live you guys want from next week, because we will be able to do live every Thursday now, and you can tell your family and friends to join live. so that we have more people who can join live with us. And let's stop sharing the screen. And I'll be doing some comprehension classes which are free for year 4, year 5, and also year 6 are welcome to join. We have put the link of the group, our creative writing and comprehension group. Please join that because the free classes will run there, and I will be also downloading the videos for you all to see and benefit from these classes. So I think that's all for today. And thanks for the children who have joined live. And if you have not, then please try joining live in the next sessions from next week. And also, please let your friends, family, and friends to know about these live, so they all can join us. That's all for today.